I'm having a lot of senior moments. Recording in progress. Right, good evening everybody and welcome to our Wednesday webinar recognition for period 4. First of all, I would like to say a huge well done to all of you. Another fantastic period. We all got a bit kerfuffled with the 2 weeks being in the old system and the 2 weeks being in the new system. And I was going to try and work the figures out. I've got my recognition, don't worry, but there'll be more recognition tomorrow. I've got the recognition of the people I knew who'd be on here tonight and others who used to attend, and but there is a lot more recognition will follow into the group tomorrow. But what Jane discovered was, you know, the 2 weeks and the 2 weeks, these 2 weeks were incorrect because it gave Jane sales that was different to what she'd done in the last 2 weeks of the period. So what I'm going on is you guys tell me what you did. But that's good though, because I'm trying, here's me Fiona coming in. I'm trying to talk less in the Zooms so that you'll talk more. So at this point, I would like to do my team recognition, but what I'll do is I'll pass it on to Kate first, who can recognise her team. But can I say hi to Fiona first? Of course.
Hello.
Hello, Fiona. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm afraid I will have to leave about 8:45 now.
Because you're in the car. I know the routine, but I'm glad you made it. I'm just passing it on to Kate for her to recognise her team.
Okay. Well done, everybody, and a fantastic period 4. I think we're all quite excited at all the new catalogues and the new products and everything like that. And you know, every single day there's something new to look at and something new to promote to the customers. So well done, everybody, in embracing it all. And I would like to firstly recognise Mary, who's on with us tonight, who did Star 500 and VIP in period 4. Well done, Mary. I did have to check that with Mary, as everybody else has had to do because of the same reason. But Star 500 and VIP. Frank, who's still at work but will hopefully be joining us before the end of the webinar, he also did Star 500, and I forgot to ask him about VIP, but he normally does it. But he's definitely done his Star 500. And Louise and her team collectively Star 1000 and VIP as well. So well done to everybody in Velocity.
Well done, everybody.
And I'm VIP as well. Tom and I are VIP as well, and we finished on Star 4000 with, I think, just about 5,000 turnover.
Well done, Kate.
Thank you very much.
I've got Kate Forbes at Star 4000. That was great recognition because it was a £5,000 turnover. Well done. Yep. And there's your team still doing very well with sponsoring. I know Lee brought somebody else in today. Yep. I don't know the actual statistics, but we're relying on HQ putting out all the recognition because we were just struggling to work it out for ourselves. But well done, Kate and her team.
They're probably struggling for the same reason we are, because they're having to work from 2 systems to get everybody's figures. So
they'll be a bit behind. Behind. I'll recognise my team one at a time, but I was you got in there and recognised the whole team for the 5,000. But well done, Tom and Kate. I'm just going by who's in my line of fire. I can see Joe there. You were Star 500. Well done, Joe.
Well done.
Joe works really hard during the day as well. And then in my eye lines, Jeff, I'm going to go by my eye line. And maybe get a wee story out of these while I'm doing it. Like, since we've got the time to do it, small audience tonight. How are you, Jeff?
I'm very good indeed, thank you.
And you? Oh, go on.
My period started as well as last period, so I've got really good orders. I've had a moan at Michael about this. At the start of the year, I decided that I'd put my 2 best areas together to make one good area, and then my other 2 areas I put together in week 2, so that I then know by halfway through the period what I need to do to hit my threshold. It's very frustrating that Michael is publishing catalogues at the beginning of the period and it misses my best customers because it's always a week into the period. So frustrating that I won't get to them until next week with the new catalogue, but nevertheless, the new beauty catalogue has inspired people. So I'm already on. It would have been 400, but the sausage dog duvet is out. It's sold out. So I'm on 378 already.
done. But for last period 4, it was star 1000 and VIP.
Yeah.
So well done for that as well.
Thank you. At the end, I will tell people about something else that I've done
Yeah.
just before the Zoom started.
That's right. You mentioned it earlier, but I wanted it to be recorded. Kevin and Lisa, well done on achieving star 1000. And it's good that you're here tonight, but probably not so great for your photography if you're here. And now I know you had a couple.
I'm surprised we hit 2,000.
Sorry.
I'm surprised we hit 1,000.
We're surprised we hit 1,000
because we had
2 weeks off
2.5 weeks off.
painting the kitchen. We thought the kitchen would only take like a weekend. Big mistake. We underestimated
Took
it.
us 4
Took
weeks.
us nearly 4 weeks. So we were up till like 1, 2 in the morning, weren't we, doing it? Because we've done the units and everything. So we were surprised when we got VIP. We thought,
I
no
thought I
way.
hadn't done VIP.
We honestly didn't.
I thought I'd only done about 400 quid.
Honestly.
Turns out we did VIP and beyond.
Yeah.
So
So we took 2 weeks out of just the kitchen, but it's done now. Now on the bedroom. But this one's going to be done after the books go out.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not doing
This
any
one has
day
not
one.
been done
Hey,
while
listen,
we're
I'm
supposed
not-
to be working.
I
No,
maybe need to start up that painting business that I kept talking about.
No.
Because I'm very good at it.
I
I'm
don't want to
quite
see
good
a
at
paint
charity.
No.
I'm getting a bit old.
We have had like a couple, well, we've taken about 2 weeks off, but now that it's on the bedroom now, isn't it? And we haven't started it yet.
We are going to get
Yeah.
1 or 2 catalogues out again.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we're going to paint on the night this time. Not
We're just
so much in the
painting on a
day.
night. No more days.
We're not going to underestimate it this time though. We thought, oh yeah, 1 weekend, we'll have it done over the weekend. No, it didn't work like that. It did not work like that. So we're doing it on a night, aren't we? The couple of late
Yes.
nights we're going to do. So
We're
yeah.
doing it on a night.
It's
But,
super.
yeah. So we done the VIP and the 1,000, haven't we?
Except for tonight, because we're putting the feet up and watching Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're on it.
And the
So,
team.
yeah. Yeah. So we've
Well
done the
done,
VIP and 1,000, haven't we?
Yeah,
Like I
so
said,
we're,
way
we're,
gobsmacked.
very, very happy with that because I didn't think I'd done
No.
hardly
We
anything.
thought we just scraped 500, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a look at the figures and went, well, they don't make any sense.
No,
So we just guessed at it.
no.
It was a real guesstimate.
We did do
This
it.
one.
Yeah.
It's just like what Jeff was saying about the catalogues. I was saying, I don't know who I said it to, but it might have been an idea for maybe Michael to switch the old one off at the end of the month,
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
end of the period. But you know, the longer I had it, the longer I was paying for 2. So he switches it off so he doesn't have to keep paying for it. Jane, you're next in my eye line. You achieved star 2000. Try and get in there before Kate beat me to it. So well done. And I know it was well over that, but we couldn't really calculate it. It might even be star 3000, but if you check.
No, I actually did get an email.
Did you
saying
check your
star
email? That's
2000.
about that.
The only thing I can say with any certainty is Fiona definitely did star 1000. Didn't you, Fiona?
I did. I did 1200, I think.
And
Yeah.
There we go, see?
how much, Fiona?
1200.
Yeah,
Well done.
well done,
Well
Fiona.
done. Yes, I think when I checked the old system and the new system, there's obviously duplicated figures in there
Yeah.
because we were doing about 3,500 as a group and we didn't. I knew we hadn't because we had 2 weeks off too, but not because we were painting, Kevin and Lisa. I can assure we just had a couple of weeks off. So yes, so the whole team did that. I think John and Jane Renton did star 500.
Well done, John and Jane.
And as I say, Fiona did 1200. But
Well done, Fiona. We'll hear from
for the
Fiona.
first time ever, I haven't got a Scooby.
The The good thing is that'll never happen again because the new system's really easy.
But the reason that Jane, this is why I stopped trying to work out, because the reason that Jane knew that the figures on, like, we're supposed to get 2 weeks here and 2 weeks there, but in these 2 weeks was the 2 weeks that Jane had off.
Yeah.
But she had 350 odd pounds worth of savings
Oh.
in it, or something like that. And she says, I know I didn't do anything these 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
we've still managed to get the recognition because we track our business
Yeah.
and we all talk to each other and we know what our teams are doing. Hiya, Nigel, Amanda. She's got a drinking chocolate.
It's
tonight.
still on mute.
I know, she's unmuting it.
Oh yeah,
How are you?
I'm just getting over a chest infection.
I know, bless you. She gets a lot of them. How you
Sorry,
feeling?
Amanda, you don't sound as though you're getting over it. You sound as though you're in the middle of it.
Still feeling. She's,
Yeah, still chesty,
oh.
but yeah, I've been on steroids and antibiotics, and
Oh, wow.
yeah,
The pollen affects you a lot, doesn't it?
yeah. Well, yeah, that it does when it first starts.
We'll just
But yeah, and he had a cold and he gave it to me.
and it went into your chest.
Yeah,
She wanted to
Nigel, so
share.
it's your fault.
Sharon's caring.
Sharon's caring.
Not in this case.
I know exactly, not in this case. Well, you came into my line because we're going through the recognition in a different style tonight, but everybody recognises their team, or I recognise my team. And you did star 1000 despite being off for nearly 2.5 weeks with chest infection. You're all superstars. Well done. And we'll get wee stories if anybody wants to share wee stories. We'll make sure everybody gets a chance to chat. So who's not spoken yet? Fiona, you did 1200. Well done. And then the boys, any wee stories you want to tell us? Because I just want to give everybody the opportunity to say something.
I don't think so, really.
Are you still
I mean-
blanket dropping? Are you back? Are you now customer base?
No, we're blanket dropping, but I mean, we had a week and a half off because of the Easter holidays. So we've been away and stuff.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So.
Phenomenal result, despite most of you's only been able to work half the month. That's amazing result. Mary's, can you see her wee pretty face? How are you, Mary?
I'm doing all right.
Did you have a good period?
Aye, okay. Better than I thought, so I'm happy with that.
Any wee
Got
stories?
VIP this month, so yeah, it's
VIP again. I was going to ask at the end, everybody that's got VIP to tell us, but you'll have to tell us again at the end of the say, right, who's got the VIP. That's brilliant. Well done. Now Mary's usually got a story. Any wee stories?
no. I'm going away next week. I'm going away on Tuesday.
Where you going?
I'm going down to look after Alfie for a few days.
I knew you were going to see your boy.
I've got my orders. I
Ah.
need you here on Tuesday afternoon. And then once you've taken it to school on Friday, you can go home.
Oh, that's your daughter. That sounds like my kids. You know, you just listen, people here who've got really young kids enjoy them when they're young because they're much more difficult when they get older.
Yep.
Yes.
Lisa's nodding.
Small children, small
All
problems.
problems.
Big
Yeah, big
children,
children.
big problems.
Oh gosh.
Well, that's how Callum had his very last day at school.
Oh
I know,
no.
I saw the photographs.
Can't believe it. It's only in my head he's still 3 and going to nursery.
In my head, he's still wee and sitting up the back of your meeting rooms doing
I
his
Yeah,
know.
that's right. Yep. And he's just got he's got 4 days of exams this month, but no more actual classes and stuff. So that's it. So
He's got a choice of a few universities, hasn't he?
yeah.
Go on, show off. Tell us. She's very modest.
Well, he had 5 applications and he's had so far 3 unconditional acceptances, and he's still waiting to hear from the other 2.
What's
But
he want to do?
he wants to do physics, so he thinks he knows what he's doing, but he's waiting for the other 2
Does
replies
one
to
of
come in. They might not be offered,
Which
but
colleges accepted them?
Strathclyde Uni and Edinburgh Uni. So he's still got another course to hear from at Edinburgh and one at St Andrews.
Strathclyde have a really good reputation for the sciences.
Yeah. And they've got, I think they've invested heavily in their physics department. And plus, if he went there, he could stay at home and get the free bus. So.
And it would keep mummy happy because
that's maybe not on his agenda, Kate.
Absolutely not. I know. It's got his own agenda.
I couldn't get rid of Abby when it came to going to university. She went to Man Met. She used to get on the train in the village and just go 20 minutes and she was there.
Yeah.
I'm not living in, she's at it.
Yeah.
Staying at
happy
home.
mummy as well. Happy mummy if they're closer by.
Yeah.
I'll tell him congratulations and well done for the team.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
It's been amazing. So Angie, how are you? I know you've got a bad back, darling, but you've still been doing a bit of online.
Yeah, actually I had some I've got a couple of stories actually.
Go on then.
One customer I saw last year. I was sitting around a local pond and I saw him and his wife. So I said hello to them, and they weren't too impressed with the fact that I hadn't been taking the catalogues around. And he pretty much said, you know, just don't bother. And before Easter, I decided to go around with the catalogues and leave them like for the whole of the Easter weekend. And no, that's the other story, sorry. Anyway, I decided to bite the bullet and I went to his house late last week, and I knocked on the door and I just said to him, look, you know, there's been some things going on. I'm really sorry that I didn't let you know, and but I just didn't want to put the catalogue through the door. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to, you know, whether you continue having it or not. And he took it. And then today he said, I'll let you know if we want anything. And then today he called me with an order. So I feel like it was worth apologising and, you know,
You can be so fickle, the customers.
Yeah. And then the other thing was that, like I said, I put the catalogues out before Easter, and then I picked them up on the Tuesday. And all in all, the orders were 122 distributor price.
Well, the distributor price, which is probably about 150, 60. Jane's doing it now. I can see her. She's doing it. Jane's going to tell you the figure.
£162, Angela.
Sorry?
£162.66 to be precise.
Did you get that, Angela?
Thank you.
Well done.
I got 8 catalogues in, and it was just 4 customers that made up that order.
That's excellent.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I felt, yeah.
Excellent, well done. And thank you for joining us, because I know you're in pain. Same with you, Amanda. Everybody else that's poorly who's still joining us. Not feeling well. Raymond, how are you?
Okay, thank you.
How have you been? Any stories you want to share with us?
Just did one drop and probably got over £400 worth of orders.
Oh, wow. Is it so casually? Well done.
They're not all gone on yet, but put some of them on.
That's brilliant. They'll go in before the end of the period. That's a very good start. Well done. Well done, everybody. Now, we can finish early, but just before we do, just want to see if anybody wants to share anything, whether it's about what's happening in the business now, how you feel about the new catalogues and stuff, or any stories, or anything positive that anybody wants to share.
Sounds like it's my cue.
Oh,
doesn't it?
your wee story, Jeff. Cue, Jeff.
So, in our street, they're organising a Jubilee Street Party.
All right.
So I've ordered from Charlotte a personalised slate, and I've changed it. So I've now got the name of our street and Kingston upon Hull at the bottom of it. And it was one of the ones that she pictured today. She put into the official group. There's 2 with HM Queeners and 1 with HRH. Well, she's HM, not HRH. I knew people would pick that up. So I only advertised the 2 with HM. I put it into the WhatsApp group for our street. I put it into the Facebook group for the next street. And I put it in next door and on local groups in Hull. 2 people in our street have already ordered one. They're both, I know them both, but one from the WhatsApp group, he's currently at sea. The other one from the Facebook group of the next street, but he just lives up the road. He's currently in Crete. So I've sold 2 of the things that I designed with Glencoe Street on it, and I'm hoping to get more. But it's an ideal opportunity. I want to acknowledge the celebration, and you know, other people will as well. So you know, it's well worth investing. What is it? It's £11, £8.25, something like that, in getting one yourself. Advertising it locally and making it local to you.
That was brilliant, Jeff. Was that you
Something
one that I've
fantastic.
seen in the official group with the postage stamp on it?
I changed it slightly. I put it into our Rhino group, what I've done and where I've advertised it. But Hull were putting out, Hull Council were asking for applications to close off streets. And I want to find all the streets that have done that, and then I can flyer those streets. Would you like, or take my slate round? It's got to be official somewhere. So if you wanted to close the street, you had to have a temporary road restriction, and applications had to be in by Sunday. So,
excellent.
So find out where they are and go around and say, would you like a quality memento of the occasion?
Because I mean, I've got 50-year-old mug, or maybe older, that my mum got for the Queen's coronation. It's one, you know, people do. But I've seen that. Did anybody else see the slate in the official group? I thought immediately thought it was excellent, and with the postage stamp, and I mean, Charlotte's good as well, isn't she? Just
Yeah.
that's a clap for Charlotte, because she's absolutely brilliant. When I seen what she'd done with that. And it might be, listen, is this too public a place for me, Kevin and Lisa, to admit my mistake I made with your one? And let's just show you. Go, have you got it handy?
It's says on the landing. We love it, Lynn. I mean,
blame Charlotte as well.
Yeah, we love it, but
just show the gang, and then
we love it, but you just got the year wrong.
Going to be the right year.
The year was wrong. Yeah, it should be 21. I always think it's 22, but it's not, because they always work a year back.
So this
on
is
it.
why you've no seen.
But we love it. I mean, we loved it, the Rhino and everything. But we do love it, like I say. But we haven't put this one up, but we want to show it up, but we can't because of the year.
I'm ordering a new one this week.
I can't. He's on his way with it, but it is stunning. I mean, you can get loads of writing on them though. They are good.
I didn't realise
text on. They're really good.
Until I seen Jeff's, I didn't
Can
realise.
you see it?
Right.
Can you see it?
You ready?
No.
Do we go up or down?
It says it. Go down a bit, and we'll go down.
It's for the error.
Go
What
down.
error competition.
Down slightly,
Hang on.
so we can.
Down.
see
She said
it's
go
Mr.
down.
and Mrs. Enthusiastic.
There you go.
Congratulations on achieving Viva MK Network most prestigious
Yes.
award. Slide up a bit now. Up a wee bit.
Slide it up.
This is like, what's his name, Barry? Did the cards. HQ Support Award 2022 from London A-Team Rhinos. And then up a wee bit.
But
now.
it should say 2021.
Put it up a bit so we can see
And
the
it's not
rhino.
rhino, look, the rhino. Can you see the
can't see-
rhino?
Not this way. That's it. And that's the rhino. I don't know if you guys know this. It was
Rhino.
actually Lisa that painted that rhino with the wee bird on
Yeah.
it.
It's actually from the it's from the colouring packs, the jungle one. I just coloured it in as a basic thing, and then I just kind of did it rhino. But we love it. It's just got the wrong year, but we do love it. But we do want it put up in our newly painted kitchen.
I spotted it, didn't
So
I?
we both can't put it on.
It'll come
Lisa
this
hadn't-
week.
You hadn't spotted
I
it,
haven't
had you?
spotted it. No, you haven't spotted it.
Yeah,
I was,
I came down with it, didn't
You
I? And I
guys-
goes,
you'll have to
spot the
message us."
error.
and I didn't know.
And I held the trophy up in one hand and that in the other. And I go, spot the error, spot the error.
I
We
had
messaged
a
you. Like I
debate
say, we
in
did
my head.
message.
I've been getting muddled up with the years, by the way. I've been getting muddled up with everything, and it's not senile dementia. But I had to get in my head, and I had about 5 emails to Charlotte, because only when I seen Jeff's slate today did I realise just how versatile she could be.
You can get loads on them.
She's brilliant.
Yeah,
So there was a
really
few
good.
wee emails, and then she went, "How does this look?" And I thought, can I push my luck and can you do that? And then can I push my luck? Can you do that?
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, I've sent her that email and I'm going, is it 22 or is it 21? I'm going, no, it's 22.
You could have just looked on my profile link,
Oh.
on my pictures. It would have said it on it, 21. It doesn't
One
say it on
moment,
it. I'll
one
use
moment,
it.
but I
But
love
we
the-
love it. We love
I love
it.
the personal.
We
We
writing.
love it. We just want to put it up in the kitchen, but we can't.
You'll get it
But
this week.
Once we do, you will see
Take a
it.
picture.
We really want to take a picture.
Can you
of
take
our
the
new-
picture with the wrong date? Because
No, I
we'll get
can't.
it.
No.
But that was well done on that, guys, once again.
But,
But also,
no, I mean, honestly, thank you and everyone for it. I mean, we was not expecting it, was we? We were like,
No, it's
well, it's
lovely.
shocked, but we love it. Like I say, but
Love
once
it.
once we've got the newly date, we will put it up and put it in so you can all see it. But
So
they are really good. You can get a lot of text on them.
yeah.
Like a lot
Yeah.
of text. If you want a lot of text on them, go for them. And like Jeff's done with the Queen, it is really good for stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Jeff,
Yeah.
did you
It is the
post
best,
that?
it's the best one they've got.
Yeah.
It is. They're
big-
absolutely
the
brilliant. They're absolutely. I
Yeah.
was really surprised, and I was thinking if you wanted to, you could get oil paints and paint the wee rhino with a wee blue bird.
I know,
Whoa.
no, I do enough colouring. No. I want to leave it like that. I want to leave it like that.
But Jeff,
Yeah,
will
I
you
wanna leave
post
it like
that one into the rhino group? A picture of that, please.
I already have done. I did it
Yeah.
at 20 to 8.
All right, that was because I never seen it because I'm busy doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zoom it.
yeah.
And is it okay for us to use that picture to promote it in our online stuff?
Of course it is. It's
Remember
it's the
the
same as the
editor,
one
leave
from
it.
the official group. So I just took 2 of the 3 that Charlotte posted today.
They were brilliant. They were definitely brilliant. Right, so we'll get pictures of these. We've already got Jeff's, and we'll get Kevin and Lisa's correct one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Once
you
we've got it,
person.
yeah, once we've got the new date on it, we will put it up so you can see how good it is on the amount of text that you can get on it, and even clip art if you wanted a clip art on it or anything like that.
Good.
I mean,
I
every
was
show
well
can get
impressed
quite a
because
lot
I
on them,
sent her
so-
that exact rhino,
Yeah.
and she did it exactly. I was so like, oh wow! And then
Yeah.
when I see
She was doing did you see the bottles she did today, Lynn? And it was star signs that were on them.
oh no, I never seen
Yeah.
them.
She's done some of the bottles. Like, I think there was a red one and a blue one, and there was a Sagittarius and a Gemini, I think it was.
This is such a massive selling point.
Oh, it's
for us.
huge, absolutely massive, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we can
just
literally
somebody
do anything.
Yeah.
My Debbie's getting married. My best friend, I say best friend, but we also have more than one best friend if you're lucky when you get to my age. But Debbie's getting married in August, and she says I've got everything for the house, but I still want to get her the champagne glasses. Do we still have them in Mr. and Mrs.? I couldn't
Yeah,
find
I
them.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't find them on the new
Stop.
website, but I thought you're getting them whether you like it or not. I like personalised stuff because it's a remembrance thing.
Yeah.
But I do think with it being the Queen's Jubilee, and a lot of people are, love stuff like that, just like the like the bedspread, the bedspread of the British map. Is it the British map?
Union Jack, yeah.
Union Jack. That sells well in certain areas as well. So I think that's a good one to promote into our online stuff. So well done on that design, Jeff, as well. And big huge thank you to Charlotte. But just
Can you see that at all?
Yeah.
yep, you see it? That yeah.
Yeah.
that-
So
yeah.
I've got the name of my street and the town there as well. And I needed a bit of extra space, so we put a throne there beside the Union Jack under the postage stamp.
Looks excellent. Looks excellent. And then so what he's doing is we'll get further stories on our next Zoom. And just to remind you that the Wednesday's in between. So next Wednesday will be a training, and the following Wednesday will be training, and then the following Thursday will be Michael. But does anybody want to share anything? We're going to finish. Jane, go on.
I've got a quick retail story.
Yes, go on. We're in plenty of time tonight.
We've had a customer who, and I remember you said to me, what does she get to buy from the catalogue? Does she sell it to someone else? So she's given me fairly large orders over a period of time. Well, I got an order for £176, which I'm delivering tomorrow. But before I deliver that, because she's still got the catalogues, I've got another order for £100. Now, she won't want it for about 4 weeks.
That's right.
By which time I'm going to give her the new beauty one that's got the crackle wax.
Yeah.
You know, the burner.
No, that's
And
nice.
I reckon that her order will probably go up.
I'm having one of them. Jane, what's the biggest order you've had for this lady? Because I know exactly who you're talking about. Well, I don't know her. I just, I know of her.
Well, I had two, and one of them I stopped giving her a catalogue. She gave me huge orders, and I mean thousands. But this lady
True story,
ordered,
this, by the way, £1,000 order.
it was thousands, and I
Jane was
remember
worried.
being very stressed, because I thought, flip, if I order all this, what if she doesn't take it? But she did, and I have had probably in 2 orders, there was about £3,500. Albeit she only ordered at Christmas time.
Once a year.
But this lady that I'm taking the order to Friday morning, in fact, probably about every 6 weeks, she'll order between £100 and £150.
Excellent.
And her daughter has just got her own house. And because of family circumstances, the daughters were in foster care. And what she's got is she's bought the rocking horse with the daughter's name and date of birth. And she's got a wee baby photograph. And she's going to pop it in and give her. I thought it was awfully nice.
That's a lovely thing to do, isn't it?
Isn't it? I mean, she's always kept in touch with her 2 daughters. But as I say, you know, just family circumstances, they weren't always with her. So I thought that was really lovely.
That's an excellent story.
And Jeff, you were talking about having to make decisions about some of the personalised stuff. Well, this lady gave me an order for the egg board, and all she had on it was a name. And I thought, oh, but it's imagination. It's not that she wouldn't want something.
Yeah.
So I think I looked up the internet and all I did was put into Google egg sayings, and up came this one that said along the lines of, have an extra special day. So I thought, well, that's what she's getting on her board. So I did it. I never told her. I just took it. I said, look what I've done.
Jane's a red personality, in case you never guessed.
Good for you. That's brilliant.
She was really chuffed, and I thought, Oh, it's nice because she's such a nice soul.
Aye.
Mhm.
And I knew she would like it, and I wanted it to be nice for her. So, yeah.
Charlotte did one of those slates for me for my customers.
For
She
recognition.
wanted it for somebody's wedding, and she says, I've got no idea what they can do or what can go on it. She says, if I just tell you their names, the date of the wedding, and where they're getting married, can you do something from there? And I said, yeah, that's fine. So all I did was feed those 3 bits of information to Charlotte, and she gave me back a lovely board that had 2 entwined wedding rings on it. It had a church. It had a couple of hearts. It was beautiful. And I think Charlotte really loves that kind of
Yes, she's
giving
brilliant.
a free hand to do stuff, you know. And then of course I wanted my special tree on my water bottle, and she couldn't do my actual tree when I sent her a picture of it, but she has.
Can't see it, Kate.
She
It's
has
gone
done.
dark.
You're dark,
It has
you've
gone dark
gone
again.
dark.
But I'll post it on the Rhino
Aye,
group later.
post
But it's you know, she gave me a kind of stylized tree, but I said not a Christmas tree style. I said the tree I want is an oak tree, and she gave me this beautiful stylized tree, and I absolutely love it. It's just so nice that she's done that.
Well,
Very obliging with special requests.
If I knew how good she'd been, I would have had the rhino with the bird on it there, but I just asked her to put a rhino on it. I really didn't realise how versatile she actually was. Until I did Kevin Lisa's thing and I asked, can you put that rhino on it? And she put once she done that, I thought, this lassie's dynamite.
Yep.
Good selling. It's a good selling point for us guys, which is a really good selling point. And that's a great idea, Jeff. So I'm sure you'll keep us posted.
Indeed, I will. Can I also tell you about Sparkle Team?
Yes.
We've been testing out the Mold Away, which is a gel mold. I know Angela's done a video, very good, of I think a customer's toilet. I've just done one around the windows. I've got a 100-year-old house. We've got a lot of condensation around the windows, and we've got wallpaper going into the window. They soak up the water, and then the mold grows on those and on the mastic around the PVC. I painted it on with a paintbrush, went and did the other side. It's a bay window, so, you know, it's quite big. Came back and went back to the other side, and it just painted off. It disappears in minutes.
That's
it's
brilliant.
Excellent stuff. I couldn't get the video of it, but we've got a chest freezer, and at the seal at the top, between there's a rubber seal that's concertinaed, and we always get mold in between it. Just paint that on with a paintbrush, or if you've got one of the old Clean Easy grout brushes, that gets rid of that mold ever so easily in a way that a spray wouldn't. Yep. And the other video I've done is we've got a PVC door in the kitchen, and there's a rubber seal between the 2 parts of the door in here, and there's mold on there. Just goes, it just disappears in minutes. So we've got those videos up, and I'm sharing them on my page, but it's a marvelous product. I mean, mold is such a nasty thing. It's so difficult to get rid of at times.
Yep.
But this stuff just, I'm sure, I remember from Angela's video that she said it didn't affect her asthma. It doesn't smell strongly of bleach.
Right.
So it's an excellent product. If you suffer from mold in your house, and houses do, there are ways you can minimize it. But, you know, I thought we've got a dehumidifier now, but we've still got mold in the house. This stuff just kills it completely.
Brilliant. That's brilliant testimony. Yes, which reminds me, actually, I know you share a lot of stuff, videos into the official group. Please, fire them into the A-team as well, you know.
Okay.
Because we don't always see all the notifications and that now. And it'd be nice just if anybody wants to fire anything into the A-team that you're willing to share, I'd be delighted with that. I know you do a lot of great videos, Angela, as well.
She does.
And Kevin and Lisa. You do videos all the time, which are fantastic. I don't mind if you share them into the A-team. They're brilliant. They're brilliant videos that you are doing. So That would be great. Does anybody else want to share anything else?
Yeah.
Go on,
Yeah.
Andy.
Can I just check? Did you just say that you'd like us to put the videos in the 18 Rhino group?
Yeah, you don't have to, I mean, yeah, just put them in. If you're putting them
Okay.
into the official group, stick them into the team at the same time, because especially with Facebook, you don't see all the notifications. And it's good to have them for the team. Do you know what I mean? Here's our team videos. I'm happy for anybody to share what you want to share. I'm not saying share it if you don't want to, but if you're happy to share it, that would just help to get a wee bit of buoyancy going in the Team Rhino group from me.
Okay.
So what I wanted to say about the same product is that I've when it comes to shower curtains, I've never ever been able to get the mold off of them. And I usually end up throwing them away and getting a new one. But I put the mold away on both sides and it just went. And I haven't edited that video because I thought that was a small patch. I thought I'm going to do a really big patch so that you can see the difference. And then put it on. I hurt my back and I couldn't do it. I was a bit annoyed really. It's like I can't bend over now.
I'm just about to sell one of them to my brother now after your testimonials.
What was that, sorry?
I'm saying I'm about to get that product from my brother after your testimonials, because he's tried everything. He's in his where he lives. There's not a lot of air gets out of his shower room, and he's very, very OCD and quite a clean freak. And I've sold them like the grout pens and the mold way that we've, with the wee scrubber brush and stuff. And this one sounds like a superior product to me.
It's brilliant. It really is.
Because you can't really get stuff, they can't get mold off the curtains and the plastic curtains, can you? You chuck them out.
Has anybody tried the new stain away yet? I need to do photographs. Well, I've done photographs of this, Jeff, but I've done photographs of the mold too. But I'd pass them on to Abby to edit, and she's not, regarding Sparkle. The new stain away, it's far, far better than our original product. Far better.
That as well.
We had a few days before Easter near Blackpool. Stu's mum has a caravan in Poulton, which is about 20 minutes outside of Blackpool. And we had to have fish and chips, of course. And I'm notorious for dropping food down my front when I sit with a tea towel around my neck at home. And sod's law, I managed to drop a chunk of fish down the front of my t-shirt, didn't I? And I brought it home and I sprayed it with the Clean Easy one that we still sell. And it didn't do it. It didn't cut the mustard at all. And then this weekend, I got the same t-shirt on again, and I slopped something else down my front, right next door to where I'd done the original. So I thought, right. So I sprayed the new one on both the original mark and the new mark. Gone. Threw it in the washer, it's come out, it's gone. Even the older mark, which once stains are washed in, they're a bugger to get rid of once you've washed them.
Absolutely.
Washed them.
It's come off.
Really?
Yep, both marks. So there you go.
I hope you've got a video of that, Joe.
No, only you know me. I do stills and I throw them at Abby to put. She puts does befores and afters, doesn't she, Jeff? So all fancy and what have you. But yeah, a video of me missing my mouse or a video of me cleaning up the t-shirt. Which one?
Well, both would be quite enjoyable for us.
I'm terrible for it. I'm terrible. I sit at home with a tea towel around my neck every time I eat.
That's so funny.
It's not at the table, obviously, but
my mum was exactly the same, and so is my daughter Lindsay. The two of them, no matter what they're eating, would always end up down the front of them.
So there's your birthday present sorted for them, Lynn. A bottle of Stain Away.
I've got. She's already got. She got the Blue Magic. She's still got it, unfortunately. Angie, were you finished what you were saying there, darling?
I think I was. I'd forgotten.
You were sort of, I think you was. Anybody else want to share anything, Fiona? You're getting really dark.
Right, I'm just well. I'm off, so I will say good
I
night.
was just thinking
Bye,
it's a good time
Fiona.
for the wee fella. Thanks for
Bye.
joining us. Well done.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Bye. Right. Anybody want to say anything? I think it's been a good period. We're going to have a fantastic period 5. Well done, everybody. I'm really proud of you. We're actually going to hit our target tonight of finishing the meeting before 9 o'clock. And we'll pick somebody to close the meeting unless anybody wants to volunteer. Come on. Jane, you've not closed the meeting for a while.
You know, I was just about to, I thought, I'll just go now. Anyway.
Do you want me to get somebody else to close it then? Is
No,
that
you're
what
all
you're saying to me?
fine. You're all fine. I never really know what to say, to be honest, and that's not like me.
No, it isn't.
But anyway, I enjoy the Wednesday webinars, and it's great to see all the recognition. I hope everyone else enjoys the webinars as much as I do, and I feel that it keeps us with a great connection, even although we're not all in the same room. Sometimes I don't think I'm in the same room as myself, so let's not worry about that.
Every day.
It was lovely to see everyone on tonight. It's lovely for us all to share what we've done with certain products. And for non-creative people like me, it's really, really helpful. Because then you can suggest to your customers. So I really appreciate all the input. So thank you for being on tonight. Thank you for running the meeting, Lynn. And have a good week, everyone. Enjoy your May weekend. Remember to wash your face in the dew, regardless of sex. And we'll see you all next Wednesday. Good night and God bless.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. See you all next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye. Well done, everybody. Well done. I finished on time. I can't believe it. Well done. Hope you get better soon, Angie. I hope you get better soon.
Thank
And,
you.
Bye.
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 And then share that thing, that slate, and we'll get your slate sorted this week, guys. I'll see you next week. See you next week. You're on mute now, isn't it, Amanda?
Bye.